Chairman of the Special Select Committee on Fake Degrees, Honorable Kandeh Yumkella, has said that the issue of fake degrees is not taken seriously because out of the 18,000 workers under the supervision of the Public Service Commission, only 1,300 submitted certificates for verification. He added that the said submitted diplomas and degrees have not been verified yet because of resource constraints and the lack of an institution to audit fake degrees. Now, Honorable Yumkella was speaking during the tabling of the Special Select Committee report on fake degrees. Our Parliamentary Correspondent, Joseph Johnson, reports.
In March 2022, a video showing individuals receiving PhDs from the Dominion Christian University, an institution that the country's Tertiary Education Commission did not authorize to operate, drew the attention of whistleblowers and authorities concerned. In April the same year, Parliament formed a Special Select Committee to investigate fake degrees in government institutions. 1 year down the line, the committee report reveals that the issue of fake degree is not taken seriously.
Our public service has an estimated over 120,000 employees. That's a modest estimate. But let me break it down a little bit. The Health Service Commission has over 11,000 employees, nurses, doctors, and other medical professionals. The Public Service Commission itself, the proper civil service, over 18,000. The Education Service Commission is over 87,000. These numbers I give you does not include parastatals and government agencies. We are not including here the daily wage workers at all. We're talking about those who are supposed to present diplomas, certificates, and degrees for various levels. Level 1 to 5 does not require a degree, but grades 7 to 14 require degrees. For example, of the 18,000 under the authority of the Public Service Commission, only 1,300 submitted certificates out of 18,000, and of course none of those have been verified. The verification process itself is complicated. When an individual submits a certificate, you have to contact the academic institution to verify whether it is the right certificate and it's not counterfeit. That process requires a fee. So some people sent in certificates, but no verification, but the response was very low. 1,300 out of 18,000 means people did not take it serious.
Another interesting thing is that the individuals and the Dominion University have not been prosecuted because there is no strong law to do so.
3 institutions were brought to the CID for awarding degrees that they are not supposed to award. They were Dominion Christian University, the African Graduate University, and the Professional Graduate Technical Institute. Indeed, when the scandal broke, thanks to some work done by the Tertiary Education Commission, but also the whistleblowers, like Dr. Lahai and others, the CID arrested the proprietors of these 3 institutions. It is sad to report to you that 1 year later, no prosecutions, 0. For us, we were shocked that even with the Dominion case that was very clear, and you see people standing under the mango tree, their faces are shown, their names are known, no interviews except one, no prosecutions. In short, from the audit processes and from, in fact, these clear cases where institutions were giving degrees they're not supposed to give, no prosecutions. So 1 year later, as a nation, all of us, we have not taken this issue as serious as it should be.
With the growing demand for higher education in Sierra Leone, an increase in the number of tertiary institutions leaves people to question the integrity of these institutions. But the problem, like underfunding, lack of access, is among many reasons for people to turn to online courses that are also not verified, and this creates more problem.
But there is also the big problem of lack of access to tertiary education, underfunding. If you underfund, there is not enough space, people go online. In fact, most of the faking is online. The complexity of trying to verify people who have said they got their degrees online, and that's where everybody is headed now. But it's also a manifestation of lack of access, the lack of physical capacity in our tertiary education system, and lack of funding.
Part of the recommendations of the report is for the presidents to come out with a strong statement on fake degrees and the need for governments to invest in outsourcing a credible institution with the required capacity to conduct a degree and certificate audit of MDAs, justifying that such an investment will not only add value to the president's valuable ambition of human capital development, but it will also significantly enhance the desired result of within the civil and public service of any fake degree and certificates.
Unless we have a strong regulatory environment, this practice will continue. In fact, if the scandal had not broke, if the whistleblowers had not said anything, attention would not have been paid to what the Tertiary Education Commission is doing and their lack of capacity to do what we've asked them to do.
Told as a joke on social media, the fake degree saga has brought an eye-opener in the country's higher education sector, revealing its weaknesses. Even with these issues pointed out in the report, they will continue to happen until there is a strong commitment from the government to address these challenges. Joseph Johnson, AYV News, Freetown.
The aspiring candidate for Freetown, the mayoral seat under the Sierra Leone People's Party, Mohamed Gento Kamara, has said he voted for